Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608, and today I am playing Starmade, and we are yet again at dev build version 0.200.124, and today I want to try something a little different. I want to see if I can refit a ship. Or specifically, this ship. My longtime viewers will recognize this as a Class 4 ironclad, distinguished from the Class 3 ironclad because I believe the Class 4 fixed a problem. Or no, it fixed some logic in the elevators. It's the difference between a Mark III, not Class, Mark III, and Mark IV, difference with elevator logic. And I have... Okay. Rails appear to be broken. Good thing we aren't working with rails today. Today, I would like to see if I can make this ship run. Now down here, in its underbelly, was... well, those jump drives shouldn't be there. Was power. This entire thing, as I say as I slowly pull out jump drive modules, I will leave those because this is a test ship. This entire thing was filled with lines of reactors on the bottom and checkerboard and capacitors. I want to know, and all back here, all this is thrusters. Thrusters and shields, primarily. I think exclusively is thrusters and shields back here. But anyway, I've gone through and I've removed all systems, all power and all that. I want to know if I can get enough oomph out of this new system to make this ironclad run again. We're going to give it, that's what, 70... we'll give it a 700 unit chamber, or reactor. Power and stability. Oh, duh, there's power and stability. I don't have any stabilizers. I have to put one down. The optimal distance is going to be 40 away. Also be nice to tell me how many I needed. Although I should probably be able to calculate that. So let's, I don't know, actually let's turn that off. Turn on symmetry. I believe that hole there lines up with the middle of the ship. Alright. And I want to watch that number there when it says 1% stabilization. I know I have enough. Not 0.1%, actually 1%. Because that is not quite right. And I also need to keep these at an optimal distance. And I have no clue how many of these I'm going to actually need. Well, I know I need like 700 minus 5. I know I need that many stabilizers. I mean the reactor size. I don't know exactly how big it needs to be. And... it's 1%, so I get it already. And that is enough to... why am I going orange? This power bar there went orange when I hit the thrusters. Is that because, let's hit ship, reactor, priority, consumption. I'm consuming 15,000 on shields, 12,000 constant on missiles, 18% is going to missiles, wow. Thrusters, let's see, I want thrusters first, jump drive, cannons, I want missiles above cannons and beams. Docked at the very bottom, because I think should actually be docked to that, and the rest of this stuff, let's put scanners way down there. Alright. Okay. Oh, how much power am I generating? I should have looked at that. I am generating. Don't know. Chamber size has to be 350. Priority. Let's see. Priority, that's 15, 27, 28. 28,000 just to stay alive. And what am I actually generating? Oh, I guess I could go into build mode and look at the power. Oh, okay. 70,000 a second, 32 just to move. Very good, very good. I was just about to say they need to add this. Thrusters. Let me get my sticky on. There we go. Thrusters. Consumption. It's going to give me consumption, so I need 31,000 energy per second to fire them. So that's 62. So when I hit this... okay. Power. I'm generating 100% power, because I guess because I have stabilization and all that. But when I hit my thrusters, I am actually consuming 91.6% of power, and that's why my thing goes orange. Let's fire a missile. Wow, 114%. I've gone unstable. And everything's going... because I'm not at 100% power, it's trying to put the different things, charge the different things, and apparently I have no power whatsoever. So, I need a bigger reactor is what it's saying. Let's unset that and see if we can stop. Oh no, it's trying to generate ship reactor priority. And missiles are taking 60,000 to recharge. And as my missiles were recharging, that's it. So you must hit these broadsides. I'm using 48%, and it's charging extra as while the missiles reload. 14,000. Ship reactor. Now it's 12. And these huge missiles actually put me at a deficit. Okay, so let's fire the huge ones. Ship, reactor, priority. Now my missiles are taking 60,000, which is 14% higher than, or puts my total at 14% higher than what all I need. So this reactor actually needs to be 14% larger than what it is now, which is math. I'm just gonna add, I don't know, that much. Of course, that means I'm going to have to add more stabilizers, because now I'm at 9.9% stabilization, and I want 1% stabilization. Yes, I know that's supposed to be 100, but that's not what it says. There we go, now we're at 100%. I'm going to put extra stabilizers. I think I'm going to get in the habit of putting extra stabilizers for two reasons. One, if I expand the reactor, or two, if one of these things gets shot out, there'll be an extra one. Alright, so let's fire the missiles now. Fire all the missiles. There, now I'm at 99%, and it's charging the extra power to recharge the missiles. And watch as they get completed. Watch the power consumption on the right there. It should drop. There we go, it should drop again. Now it should drop back to, 40% after the big missile's fired. I'm starting to understand the system better, and I like it. I think I like the way the power is. I'm still a little unsure about the stabilizers, but we'll see. Well, actually, no, that's not entirely true. The stabilizers are growing on me. And now that the big missiles are done, we're dropped down to 38.6% consumption. Still using 76 to use thrusters. But let's see, weapons. It'd be nice to have weapon readouts for like this, for consumption when fire, for recharge consumption, things like that. Yeah, power consumption for shields, 0.05, I don't know what that means. It's probably the 0.05. Ship, reactor, shields, because I have a healthy shields on this thing. I don't know where 0.05 comes from, because it's using 18% of the energy just to run the shields on here. Okay. So, I took this, I had this thing that had nothing but reactors on the bottom, or lines of reactors and capacitors, and I think there's like a wall of capacitors here that fed up here, and it would hold 16 million capacity, and she was producing over the soft cap on power. And that was not a lot of space, but in less than that space, I've created, in fact, I have even more space, so why not go overkill? Because there ain't no kill like overkill. 6. Because the other one was overkill. Let's go overkill on this one too. Stabilization is down to 6%. Let's drop you to 3. Like that. Something like that. One like that. One there. Let's get some of your friends over here. There we go. 100%. 100% stabilization. With a strange pattern. And stabilizers don't have to be in the main group. And you can have them here, tuck them away somewhere else, just as long as you don't have them there. Oh, looky there. Having this one here now doesn't... Actually, no. Yeah. Still placing a reactor this close, a second reactor this close, nullifies all these stabilizers. Okay. So now I have a reactor that is overpowered. I can't turn on a radar jammer, and I can't run the jump drive because that is the wrong jump drive. It needs to be that jump drive. Running the jump drive now charges power instability. I'm overdrafting on power. Is my main gun fired? But I can change that by coming down and hitting I, FTL chamber. What's our minimum chamber size? Ship, reactor. Minimum chamber size is 500. So that's FTL chamber 3, 4, 5. And that should have not gone all the way out. Undo. Let's try going 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get a reactor there. I hit ship, reactor, FTL chamber. It's going to be a power efficiency. Level him up. And now I can drive and charge the jump drive and all that. It's still kind of slow. I'll probably need to add a reactor for that. And this is not the final rendition of this ship. It's just playing around for a few minutes, trying to figure out the new power system. Okay, some final thoughts. I'm starting to understand it, and I'm starting to like it better. Let me detach my mouse. I like this. I like being able to go over the power without it just totally dropping shields and everything. Let's just fire all the things and see, I'm going over power. I'm over consuming. Power instability. Docks are failing because they were at the bottom. Let's keep going. Docks are 9% or 0.9%. Power instability. Power is... Oh, it's climbing because I still have... There we go. All systems up. Okay. I like that exceeding the power doesn't just kill you instantly. Take out all the shields and whatnot. Now you have a little grace period. I like that. Starting to learn about, or like the the weapons having a constant power need, then having an extra power need as they recharge. I think that's all right. Yeah, I think I like the system this way, and the stabilizers now initially. I tried this with a reactor probably about that size. My first stabilizer had to come right there, like 4 blocks out in front of this ship, and this ship is what? 163 meters long. From back there to where it should have been was about 100 meters. So a reactor of this size needed to be 100 meters away. Now the stabilizers did. Stabilizer distance now 50, so cutting that half made this actually a good system for this ship. Now some people are going to say, oh, that's a long ship. Not really. That is not particularly long, well, because even if you had this the back of the ship and that the front of the ship, this 2/3 of my ship, a third back here is basically nothing but thrusters. And I have weapons and all types of stuff running in here. And shields and whatnot. So again, I'm not entirely sure. I think I agree with Top and his thread. I think I'd like to see the stabilizers do something else as well as give me better stability. But we'll see what happens. And I have full confidence that however this ends up, when we go to change it next time, the same people are going to shout about, oh no, you can't change it, it's going to break the game, and the game is dead, oh no, the world is ending. Alright, I'm sorry, I'll end my rant there. Anyway, I've been JW608, this has been Starmade, I'll dig you cats later.